Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. This is Jasmine with a 4-card spread. Y'all, this is going to be quick because I don't have a lot of time. And I'll probably do a part 2 on this one. Or I know I will. But this is for the police officers, all of them. Including Derek Chauvin, whatever the hell his stupid name is. I don't care if I pronounce his name right or not because I don't care for him. So I don't care if I'm pronouncing his name right. But this is, ask the cards to see what's going to happen, you know, when they go to court and what's going to be the outcome. I only pulled 4 cards because this has got to be quick because I got to leave here in a minute. But first I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. And this channel is my brand. Do not attempt to copy it for any reason. Alright? Trolls, stay off my page or you will suffer the consequences. Alright, so let's get started. I asked, you know, just to give me the energy of all the cops that were involved. Sorry, I got polish on my nails, on my fingers. I always have something on my hands. Dang it. Okay, ignore that. Okay, anyway. So, to the Ace, for the Ace of Swords, that's the first one. So this, as everybody knows, this is the card of victory, conquest and victory. So this is what actually America is trying to do with all the protests, the police being arrested. They're trying to create a victory, a conquest. Okay, but here we have the double-edged sword. So as you know, the double-edged sword, it can go either way. It can go good. This represents good, and the blue side represents bad. And when it's bad, that means it'll be in the reverse like that. So this is our energy right now. This is everybody's energy for the protesting, you know, the family, even the police that arrested them. They want to, you know, have this victory, this conquest. They want to conquer over the situation and get these people locked up. So here we have the 2 of Pentacles. Now this is a decision. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to move pretty quick. I feel like it's going to move pretty quick, but they're going to try to discredit their attorneys are going to try their hardest to discredit George Floyd. They're going to bring up things from his past. They're going to try to discredit him, make him look like a thief or a drunk or whatever. And then they'll try to bring up the good points of the officers and try to make them look like the heroes. And they're going to try to confuse. If it's a jury, they'll try to confuse the jury. If it's a judge, they'll try to confuse him. So it's going to be stormy. See the waves in the back? That represents stormy. It's going to be a stormy decision. This is the eternity, the infinity sign. I'm sorry. This is the infinity sign. So that means it's going to go on. You know, whatever is decided, it's decided. That's what's going to be. But it's going to be, see, he's trying to balance himself. So it's going to be like a hard decision. What I mean by hard is that the lawyers are going to put up a good fight. Okay, that's just plain and simple. They're going to try to put up a good fight, try to get these officers off, maybe on a misdemeanor or, you know, maybe time served or house arrest or maybe even acquitted. And if they're acquitted, this is going to blow me off my feet because that's not what I want, you know. We all want to see them go to jail. So they've been bumped up from 3rd degree to, 2nd degree. Sorry, yeah, I had to yawn. So 2nd degree serves more time. 3rd degree is only 20 years in prison. 2nd degree is 40. Okay, but they have several charges like Derek Chauvin. He has the 2nd degree and the 3rd degree, and then something else, another charge. Okay, each one can have separate years, but if the attorneys get them to what is that word I'm looking for? Like time served. I see that. Okay, like I knew someone that went to prison. Right? They got 9 years, 5 for one crime and 4 for the other crime, but they put them together. So that person only ended up serving 5 years. See, and to me, that's not fair. I feel like if you got separate charges, you should serve the time for each charge. Right? So I feel like that's what they're going to try to do. Okay? So it's going to be like touch and go. It's going to be kind of, they're just going to try their hardest. They're going to try their hardest to get these cops off or to reduce their sentence or to make him look better. They're going to try to discredit George, and we'll just see from there, okay? Now, this is the Hangman. So as the evidence presents itself, I am seeing that new things are going to come out as well as bad. Okay, because this is the Aha card, the awakening card. So everyone's going to be awakened to things about Derek, the police officer, and all the other ones that no one knew about. Secrets. Remember I told you he had, in one of my readings, I told you he has secrets that were about to come out. Okay, so now they're going to come out in court. Okay, because George's family's attorney, he's going to dig up them secrets. And he's going to put them out there. But then the officer's attorney, they're going to try to put George's secrets, and they're going to put them out there too. I hope I said that right, but y'all know what I mean. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's going to be tough. Like they're going to be throwing rocks at each other. They're going to be shooting shots at each other in court just to prove, who's the better man and who's the worst man, and, whatever. So, but here, I feel like this represents everyone. We're all going to be like, aha, okay, now we get it, because this is the great aha card. We're going to see things that we didn't know before about those police officers, and vice versa. But in the long run, I feel like they're the ones that are going to look bad. They're going to look very, very bad. Okay, and Derek, the police officer that killed him, he has already lost everything. Even if he gets acquitted, okay, and I'm praying to God he don't. Even if he does, he has lost everything. His wife's filing for divorce. He's lost his job. He's lost his reputation, and someone most likely get him when he gets. If he goes try to be free, he won't last a day in the street, because I know somebody will get him. And neither will the other ones. So we'll pray that I don't care if they get him or not, but we'll pray that he gets to spend life in prison, because that's where he needs to be, And I do know that they're keeping him solitary because of suicide thoughts that he's had, or attempts, or whatever. Okay, so, sorry, I'm real sleepy. I don't mean to yawn, but I'm very, very, very tired because I worked all day. I've worked 3 12-hour shifts so far, and I got one more to go, and then I'll be off. So I'm very tired. Okay, so for the next one, look what we have here. Finally, we have Justice. Okay, and I shuffled for at least 20 minutes just to get these 4 cards. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and whichever one's popped up, I took, and this is what popped up. Justice, okay, look at the scales. They're balanced. Now, remember what I've told you. If y'all ever watched my readings, when you see 1 foot and then 1 foot is hidden, that means that this judge is a well-balanced judge. He's not going to let anyone get over on him. So the judge they have is going to be fair for everyone, not just on George's side and not just on policeman's side, but he's going to be on the side of justice. He's going to make sure that when this scales are balanced, he's going to make sure that there's justice for all, for everyone. Okay, so I do see here he's holding up his sword, so that shows the power that he has, which he's going to have a lot of power, right? So I do see that, these men are going to spend some time in jail. And it's not going to be for a lifetime, which they should get life in prison. They took life. So why shouldn't they get life in prison? They should get the death penalty. They killed someone. The way I look at it, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's what the scripture says, So why shouldn't they get the death penalty? Why shouldn't they get life in prison? Why are they only getting 40 years? See, to me, I'm still not satisfied with that. They took a life. Okay, they still get to live, even if it's 40 years in prison. When they get out, they'll have a life. Probably not a good one, but, they're still alive is what I'm saying. They don't deserve to be alive. Okay, that's my opinion. Now, I don't care what anybody else's opinion is, but that's my opinion. You took a life that you had no reason to take, And at this point, did George Floyd even know he had a counterfeit bill? Was it counterfeit? I haven't heard nothing about that. Was it counterfeit? Did he even know? I heard that he was a little bit tipsy, he was celebrating Memorial Day, was a little bit tipsy. So how do you know if you're a little bit tipsy? How do you know you had a counterfeit or not? If I had a counterfeit bill in my hand, I wouldn't even know if it was or wasn't. How can you tell? Most people can't tell. And they don't even look at that. When you have money in your hand, you don't look at that. So, that they have a lot to prove. But for the most part, I do see justice prevailing at the end. This trial might go pretty quick, but there are going to be, like, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. And I hope that they all get what they deserve. And I hope that things settle down in our world and we get, restore some kind of peace. I don't, there'll never be a whole lot of peace, but I hope that people learn from this and they can, come together as a nation, because we are one nation. We all have to live here together, on this earth. So, and for all those looters and people that are doing all that stuff, don't think God's not watching you. He's watching you. Your day's coming too. Your day's coming too. Right now he's trying to handle this stuff, but he's going to get to you pretty soon. So, yeah. And a lot of you are on camera. Like, they can see your license plates and your faces on camera. And you think the police aren't going to look at that? They're going to come knocking on your door. They're going to find you. I saw that on some video. Some man was talking, and he said that. He goes, the police are going to get every single one of them people that they were able to see their faces and their license plates. They're going to get them. They're going to come looking for them. It's going to take some time because they got to clean up all this mess that they made, and this trial's got to happen, but they're going to come after them, and I hope they do. All right, y'all. This is it for now because I have to go, but I'm going to do a longer one later when I'm off. I got one more day to work, and then I'll be off for a couple of days, thank God, because I'm extremely tired. Working 12-hour shifts at a hospital when you're on your feet all day is not easy. I only get a 30-minute break, and that's it. Out of 12 hours, I'm on my feet. So when I get home, I'm very exhausted. Sorry about the polish on my nails. I'm on my finger. I think I did this when I was polishing them. I think I touched them or something. But anyway, I hope the closed caption thing is working. This girl that can't hear, she asked me to turn it on, and I actually didn't know how. I had to watch a video to learn how to turn it on. But I turned it on for her and for everybody else that needs it. If it's not working, please message me and let me know. I'm sure you will. Some of you that can hear, try it and see. You just press that little box that says CC. You push it, you click on it, and then the words will come up. So some of you that can hear, push it and see what comes up, and let me know in the comments, because I really want, the people that can't hear to be able to watch this too. I got several messages from people that can't hear, and they said they want me to turn the closed caption on so they could, hear what I was saying, and I want everyone to be able to hear this if they want to. So I did turn it on, and I hope it's working. So somebody let me know in the comments that it's working, okay? All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please leave your comments. Please share it with your friends. Let them know about me. And if you want a personal reading, you can contact me with the information down below. Email me, and I'll get back at you. All right, y'all. Have a blessed night. Stay safe out there. Wear your mask. Wear your mask because the virus hasn't gone anywhere, okay? See you next time. Bye-bye.